What's going on, people? How you doing? My name's Amin Hoque, and today is day number 67 of my MPCA journey. So today's a really good day, guys. Let me just show you the date here. It's Friday the 10th of March, and as predicted, guys, I've reached my 437 adpacks today, and I actually reached it quite early in the morning today. So I reached. I said I was going to reach it on Friday, but I thought maybe later on in the evening. I did have some commission and stuff to go towards it, but anyway, I've hit my target, and what that means, guys, is phase two is complete as of today. Okay, so phase two, which was the rebuilding phase, when my initial ad packs expired, I had 6 Bitcoin. First 1 Bitcoin expired, and then the following day 5 Bitcoin of ad packs expired. So this whole phase of me rebuilding my ad packs, it took me about 1.5 weeks, and now it's complete, guys. It's expired. You can see I've hit over 101, well, over 100 referrals now as well. So that's pretty good. I'm quite happy about that. I'm actually speaking to a few more people as well, and there's quite a few more people that want to jump on board, and it's looking good, guys. This program now is starting to progress now, and it's actually picking up speed now. So it's looking really good. I've hit 19.23 in my BTC earnings. I've got here 0.0726 in BTC earning. I've got a little bit of commissions here. I can actually go ahead and buy another ad pack now, because I don't think I can buy another ad pack if we go into purchase ad pack, because I'll be back on the 0.1 BTC ad packs now. So I don't think I'll be able to buy another ad pack now, because I've repurchased all my initial ad packs that were expired. So yeah, there you go. So it's only the 0.1 BTC ad packs left, and you can see here I've got these are all for 100, 100, 100. These are all active and looking good, guys. So basically now what's happened is I've reached phase 3. Okay, so I've reached phase 3. So let me just explain to you what that is. I'll just go ahead into my overview section here. Before I do that, let me explain something to you guys. Okay, when you have stuff like this happen, like for me, look, I've reached 100 referrals, or 101 referrals. I've reached 437 active ad packs, which is basically back to where I was before my ad packs expired. So this, for me, it's like a little milestone. It's like a mini milestone, okay? And it's something like, if you want to learn how to market this program, if you want to kind of you want to build your team, or you want to kind of inspire people. I mean, the way you build teams in programs like this is to basically help people and inspire people. So what I'm doing right now, I'm documenting my journey with you. It's helping you guys, because anyone can kind of pick up this series from day one and see how Amin Hoque has kind of progressed through this program right from day one, really. I mean, I've had a lot of people that kind of pick up my video playlist of MPCA, and they've been following me all the way from day one, watching my videos from day one, and it's almost like a tutorial series that's just kind of guiding you through every single day what to do. So that's one way to recruit into things like this as well. It's just to help people. I mean, the more you help people, the more people will be attracted to you, the more people want to join you, and so on and so forth. Another way is to be inspirational. So look, I've reached a little milestone here, and what I did, if I go over to my Facebook, I'll just let this load really quickly. All right, so, okay. So what I did is I went over to my Facebook, and I did a little post. I shared this information with people. So if you look here on my Facebook, if I, I'll just expand it here. I wrote a little message here, and it's a genuine message that, I genuinely feel. I could say, like, today is a good day. When I started MPCA in January, it was after an 8-month gap from marketing. Many people said that it would be too difficult to build a team in it because it was already 3 months in, and I had lost my following because I took an 8-month break from marketing. Basically, I just said, hey, look, I did what experience taught me, and to do, and that is always trust your own gut. So I said to myself, I can and I will. Okay, I can and I will. So basically, this message here, if you read it, it's just me kind of sharing this achievement with people, and basically telling people, look, you can achieve it. You can achieve, whatever you want to achieve. If you have the right mindset and you believe you can do it, you can do it. I joined this in January, and look where I am now. So I just put a little picture here, with my face. This is branding, guys. Okay, when you do this, you put your face on something. That's your brand. Okay, you are your own brand. Okay, so when you share your results and you put your face there, your picture there, that's you branding yourself as, look, I'm someone that has achieved this. I'm someone that can build a team. I'm someone that can progress in an organization. Okay, yes. Yeah, so that's basically it, guys. And yeah, look, I posted it like an hour ago, I think a couple of hours ago. Yeah, a couple of hours ago. I've got a little bit of interaction here, which is good, but I'm still rebuilding my my Facebook, guys. To be honest with you, I'm in the process of kind of building back up the interaction and stuff like that to where it was before. So anyway, so that's that. That's the Facebook, and this, like I said, guys, look. Phase 2 complete. I'm really happy about that. So let me just show you something else quickly. I've just made a little diagram here. It's nothing special, it's just a kind of diagram here. Okay, so here all right, so this is a kind of, this should kind of give you an idea of like my strategy. Okay, this is kind of Amin Hoque strategy here. Okay, so what I did in phase 1 is right at the beginning. Okay, is when you first start. So the phase 1, what you have to do in this phase is come in and deposit as much Bitcoin as possible. Okay, the more Bitcoin you deposit, the better. Okay, because the faster you're going to grow. Okay, so here is where you start. And it's very important to start with as much as possible. Okay, I know it's all very relative. People in India and Bangladesh, maybe one Bitcoin might be a lot of money, right? But if you're in Europe, America, places like that, then really starting with as much Bitcoin as possible is very important. I've got a lot of people that started with like 8 Bitcoin, 7 Bitcoin, 6 Bitcoin. There's people have started with a lot of Bitcoin here. Yeah. So what that does is it enables you to grow as fast as possible. Okay, because these 2 months, you can see here, phase 2 lasts for 2 months. And if you've been following me in my video series, you can see like I finished phase 1 here about 1.5 weeks ago, because this is where my adpacks expired. Okay, and then I moved over to phase 2. So phase 2 is the phase where you recover your adpacks. Okay, you recover from your expired adpacks. Okay, and this phase here lasts about 2 weeks for the average person. Okay, one thing I've got to say, guys, this here, it's all assuming that you're repurchasing 100% and you're not withdrawing. Okay, so far I haven't withdrawn anything. Okay, so this is all 100% repurchasing, 100% growth. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Okay, if you've been withdrawing, then this isn't the same strategy, because you're basically hurting yourself. If you withdraw too early, it's the wrong strategy, basically, in my opinion. Okay, so anyway, so phase 2, which I've just completed now, is 2 weeks long. Okay, for the average person. For me, it took 1.5 weeks. But I had commissions. Okay, so if you've got commissions, it will probably take you 1.5 weeks. If you haven't got a team, it will probably take you 2 weeks. Okay, and that is to rebuild your initial adpacks, because whatever you start with here, let's say you started with 20 Bitcoin, for example. Let's say you started with 25 Bitcoin. There are a lot of people that start with 25, 30 Bitcoin into these programs, even more. Okay, so let's say you start with 30 Bitcoin here. What will happen here is that 30 Bitcoin of adpacks will expire. Okay, and it will take you, if you've been repurchasing 100%, it will take you 2 weeks to rebuild that. Okay, it will take you 2 weeks to recover from that. Let's say you were on like 2,000 adpacks or something ridiculous like that. I know you can't get there, but I'm just saying, just for an example, let's say you're on 2,000 adpacks and then your Bitcoin expired and then you went down to 1,000 adpacks, and then it will take you 2 weeks to get back to where you were. Okay, just for an example, okay? Then the next phase, which this is the phase that I've just started now, okay? Or from tomorrow, I'm gonna properly start this, okay? Phase 3 is to again repurchase 100% for a set amount of time, okay? So what will happen here is you repurchase 100%, okay, up to like a certain point. So for me, for example, I'm thinking I might repurchase 100% all the way up to about 700 adpacks. Okay, so I want to get to around 700 adpacks, and then what I'll do is I'll start pulling out my initial investment or my initial seed money. Okay, so I started with 6 Bitcoin. So what I'll do in this phase is repurchase 100% and get to about 700 adpacks for me personally. Okay, if you've put in like 30 Bitcoin or whatever, then obviously your strategy will be slightly different. If you put in 1 Bitcoin or half a Bitcoin, your strategy again will be slightly different. But you can still follow these phases, but it's just the time frames might be slightly different. And this phase here, for example, my target is to get to around 700 adpacks. If you put in 1 Bitcoin and you know you're in this phase, your target might be to get to 300 or 400 adpacks. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So so for me, this phase here is to get to around 700 adpacks, and then once I get to 700 adpacks, to start pulling out my seed money. Okay, so then I go to this phase here. So it should take me about 3 weeks from now to get there. Okay, that's what I'm hoping. So about 3 weeks from here to get to around 700 adpacks. It might be more. Okay, this is just a rough estimate. It might be a month, but it might be even less. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping it's even less, but we'll see on a later video, no doubt. All right. So and now this is phase 4. Now phase 4 is basically once you've got to 700 adpacks. Okay. This is the phase where you start pulling out your seed money. Okay, you start pulling out your seed money and still grow. So to pull out your seed money might take 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, it might take 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah, for me it's 6 Bitcoin. It'll probably take me about a week to pull that out. Okay, because you have to bear in mind you need to pull out 20% of whatever your total daily earnings is. Okay, if you want to pull out money and still maintain your growth, it has to be no more than 20% whatever your total daily earning is. Okay, if you want to contact me on Facebook, my link is in the description. If you want to discuss this further, then we can interact or whatever. But that's just me briefly explaining the mathematics behind it. Okay, so phase 4 will be like I said, like I'll recover my seed money here. Right, it will take me 3 weeks to get to here. Like this phase 3 will take me 3 weeks to get to here. 700 adpacks, maybe 800. You never know, right? But once I'm here, I'll recover my seed money. Okay, and then also I will kind of continue building. Okay, because what I want to do this phase here is recover seed money and then max out. Okay, so recover seed money at the same time, grow, keep your account growing, and then max it out to 1300 adpacks for me. Okay, 1300 adpacks is maxed. Okay, you've maxed out the system. So once I get here, recover my seed money, and then once I've recovered my seed money, that's in my pocket. That means I'm 100% safe. There's whatever happens, I've got my money back, right? Okay, so that's 100% safe in this phase. And then max out the system. You can still withdraw a little bit of money here and there if you need to kind of you need it for something, you need it, you're going out, you're going on holiday, whatever it is. If you want to pull out a few $100 or $100, whatever it is, then you can. But what I would recommend is 95% of the time, after you've pulled out your seed money, then continue to build again. Okay, because you're building your future here, right? You want to build a solid foundation here. You want to build like a big account, right? You want to max out the system basically. Yeah. So after you've recovered your seed money, then you continue repurchasing for a month or so, yeah, and then you hit the stage where you've maxed out, and then this stage here is like it's just ongoing. You can see here, once you've reached this stage here, you've maxed out the system, and you can pull out as much money as you want, right? You can pull out your 1 Bitcoin, or You can pull out your half a Bitcoin a day, whatever it is you want to pull out. You know, half a Bitcoin a day. Once you reach this phase, half a Bitcoin a day might be $2,000 a day. It might be $1,500 a day. A Bitcoin a day here might be $4,000 because the Bitcoin price is going up. So imagine pulling out $4,000 a day. I mean, how would that change your life? Think about it. If you're pulling out $4,000 a day, I mean, I'm in the UK, I'm near London, and it's one of the most expensive places in the world. But trust me, $4,000 a day, or even, you know, $3,000 a day, even $2,000 a day, it would completely change my life. It completely changed my life. So that's the target, guys. That's the mission. This is, you know, this is just a diagram I just quickly did for you guys now. I'm gonna probably change it and adapt it and kind of add stuff to it, and, you know, on the next video I'm probably gonna add bullet points or whatever. But yeah, this is the general strategy. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. At the moment, I'm here. Okay, it's only been, look, two for me. It's been 2 months and 1.5 weeks. Okay, I'm here right now. So now this phase right here is to build up to about 700 adpacks, and then once I get here, okay, I'm gonna withdraw my seed money, my 6 Bitcoins, but at the same time, I'm gonna continue growing. So for what I'm gonna do when I'm at this phase here, I'm only gonna withdraw 20% of whatever my daily earnings are. So for example, if my daily earnings is $100 or 0.1 Bitcoin, then I would only withdraw 0.02 Bitcoin. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If you withdraw more than that, it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you because you'll end up slowing down. You will end up slowing down, and you'll end up going backwards, and you don't want to go backwards. So for safety reason, I'd probably recommend withdrawing, you know, 15%, between 15 to 20% of your daily earnings. All right, so I hope that makes sense, guys. If it doesn't make sense, leave a comment in the comment box below. I'm going to try and help you out, try and answer it. It's better if you contact me on Facebook. I can leave you like voice messages and stuff like that. I can properly explain it to you on Facebook. If you haven't already joined, then my link is in the description. You know, drop me a message on Facebook as soon as you've joined, and I'll kind of give you some getting started instructions and videos and stuff like that. But as for now, guys, that's day 67 done, phase 2 done, phase 3 started, and yeah, the journey goes on. I'm really excited about it, and here's to the next one. Take care, guys. See you soon.